I think we're going to go meet with the chief of the people, which means we're leaving the city behind us, down through the eastern gate, and making our way out into the wider world. Looks like there's a fast travel system with that wagon, but we don't have anything in the wagon. Maybe a little bit of combat up ahead. A little practice swing. Some kind of maybe a bear. And maybe some berries we can grab. Hold on. What are these? Loot. Yep, some kind of a plant. Random chest. There's the ship we came in on, the lighthouse. In the city, you can see all the cranes and whatnot are being developed. I think this frontier is actually a lot more dangerous than people have let on, ignoring the giant volcano in the distance. I think people have really failed to appreciate. What are you? What are these guys? Brown old. Alright. Just beat him up for a minute. There we go. New enemy type. Olg. ULG. A brown Olg. Wonder if they come in other varieties. And one of the biggest dangers might just be that the society here is going through some serious change. Oop, hold on. We're almost at the leader of the Miganimari. Use X as you leave an area to open travel. Each long journey will take you through a wandering merchant's camp. Oh, we need to get over here. Let's run if we can. Oh, we can't. Oh, okay. It's the end of the instance. This will take 12 hours, okay? During long journeys, you can stop at wandering merchants. There you can buy or sell items, manage companions, craft. Okay. I thought it was an open world we could just make our way through. What's up, Vasco?
Desarde, I have a favor to ask.
Very well. I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Nords and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Okay.
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Nauts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Nauts are still my family.
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
I did not mean to lock us into having Vasco again. That's fine. Looks like Kurt wants to talk too.
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the Guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honorable. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. I can see that you're busy with some other matters. We'll see to this later, if you find a moment. Anything else?
I guess that's it.
What is your duty as Master of Arms, besides teaching us how to fight?
What was my duty, you mean? It's all in the past now. In truth, you may have guessed it, but my main role was to make sure that nothing would happen to you and Constantine. Without, of course, turning you into some courtiers that are afraid of steam. You have to be considered trustworthy to take on this role. But alas, it isolates you from the rest of the guards. Always at the courts, but never really belonging to it. I spent almost my entire time with you without seeing my comrades. Anything else?
Tell me about your family. Were your parents in the Guard as well?
Yes. And to be truthful, I never knew them. I was entrusted to a wet nurse, a prostitute, and followed the troops. I remember her. She was sweet, and a good person. She may be the only one who showed me any kind of affection. But that didn't last. As soon as I could hold a wooden sword, I was given a real one and sent to training.
We cannot switch out Vasco. So we're actually locked into something here. Taking Vasco all the way back to scout the harbor master.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get some sleeping pills. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Dude. Okay. So we got locked into helping out Vasco as soon as we talked to him about this and agreed to help. I thought we could do it later, but no. Now we can get the sleeping pills, but we still don't have the science to use them, I don't think. Sleeping potions.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
All right. Convince the, okay. So this might work. It's not a terrible plan as far as plans go. We've definitely had worse plans we've gone with.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
Are these those silver coin boys? Man, do I love this hammer. All right, good work, team. So just bandit clothes. Gold coins. Yeah, no silver coins, just regular bandits. Crazy. How bold are these bandits who's just straight up? Why is it so smoky? What's going on down here?
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
Dude. Pay fee, 25 coins. Wow, Vasco's an expensive friend to have.
In that case, allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
Lieutenant Rain. Absolutely hustling us. Looking for one of these? Oh, the Pillow Palace. Nice. What's up, guy?
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
Nope.
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbor office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills.
No, but a laxative would be much funnier.
Listen,
Come
I
on.
have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
We'll try the charisma.
Captain Vasco is very influential among the Nords. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateus? I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery. Seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Okay,
You should be
perfect.
able to slip into the harbor master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid...
So we actually tried to use a sleeping potion on an earlier mission, and it did not work because we didn't have the science. We needed a point into the science skill to be able to do it. We are now dressed as a knot in their faction coats. We needed a point in science, and we didn't have it. And we'd spent, at the time, it was all of our money. We had 20 coins, and we spent 16 of them, I think, on the potion or whatnot. It was quite a blow. So I've been very hesitant. I have no idea where I'm going. I've been very hesitant to go for this option. Thankfully, this one's a little more scripted.
It's pitch black. It's the perfect moment. Dieter's girls should be here soon.
We will wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned. Then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Your guards should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Desarde.
Hey, thanks. Okay. So we're just trying to sneak in and find something. Infiltrate the warehouse. Love that action. I swear we've been through here before. Maybe these chests
It's not possible.
Yeah, we need one science, which we still don't have, which is fine. I swear we've looted through this place before. Key to the harbor office. Okay, that's going to come in handy.
Locked.
Using key. Let's go find these records. Probably going to be upstairs in an office of some kind. I'm assuming. This looks like a place you might keep a whole bunch of records. Here we go. Vasco's personal file. Now, here's a concern I have. If we have just taken Vasco's personal file, who's the #1 suspect for stealing Vasco's file? Vasco. Hypothetically, right? Doesn't that kind of make sense? Why do we need the disguise if we're already if they're all asleep though? I guess that's the other like big question mark. Well, boy. All right, let's give Vasco the goods.
I was able to recover your file, Vasco. And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes. I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.
Okay, so we got a +3 reputation. I think specifically with Vasco, though. That's a little curious. I thought we'd get it with the Knots. Let's go back and try to meet the village chief now, like we said we would. We were officially on the road to go and meet with the chief. But these brown oaks, all in our business here. Go. So they drop 1 beast essence and 1 leather. And a sharp fang. Those are probably like pretty decent crafting ingredients. Not exactly sure what we need to craft with them. Brown oaks, lots of them. Pretty standard enemy, it would seem. What a neat environment. These rocks, that tree, screaming, climb me. Gotta ignore that. Keep on the path. Okay, we will go pick up a glowing treasure chest, though. Come on. Screaming our name. 1 gold coin, a resistance potion, a little ammo. Ah, look, it's this little bird guy. Gotcha. What are you? 3 magnificent feathers. Ooh. Those are items that when we sell them to merchants, it literally says, sell this to a merchant. Like there's nothing more to do with it. Okay, we're 300 meters, 393. Yeah, we're on the right path. All right, I think. Traveling merchant. What's up, guy?
Greetings! Do you want to travel without tiring yourself out? My caravan goes through all the cities. So, where should I drop you?
No thanks.
But I'd rather walk.
I thought he was like a merchant. Maybe he had some kind of sweet stuff to sell. It seems he's more of a fast travel point for 10 gold coins. What does he think? We're made of money? Hey, who's this guy? What's up, guy? Hello? Oh, you're a bandit. No, you're a thief. Wait, one's got a gun. Ah. I was not prepared for this. I thought you were a fellow adventurer. I don't think I'm carrying my share of the load here. I gotta tell you, I took 1 guy out at the time and took my teammates to each take out 2. Very concerning. Gonna need to get a little better at what we do, I think. And we have a lovely pop-up warning us that we have quite a few skill points to spend. Let's check that out. We officially have enough points. We should be able to learn the healing magic. Okay, we've used the pause. Spells, healing magic, bind. Slap that on this button. Did it work? It worked. Nice. Points have been spent. Thieves have been stopped. On the way. Oh, man, if you were a long-time fan of the channel, you might have been here. We were here day one. We live streamed New World. It was a brand new, MMORPG from Amazon Game Studio. We were there the very first day. It was pretty sweet. And can we beat this boy up here? Come here. Thank you. That's 6 coins right there. Might not seem like a lot, but it definitely adds up. New World. This definitely gives me New World like vibes sometimes. The whole you're a colonial power. There's some kind of a mystery going on, etc., etc. This is clearly a feature complete experience, which New World just it wasn't quite there. I mean, it had some good ideas, but it was really designed for. Whoops! I meant to hit this guy. Hello. Gotcha. I know what you're thinking. 2 feathers? Yep. Yeah, really hands up. New World wasn't really designed for... Can we build a camp here? Set up camp. We've set up camp. You have discovered a campsite. You can travel from here or be transported here. Cool. Okay. Well, let's go visit their village. Nah, this is fine. I was going to say in the morning, but I mean, why not? New World wasn't designed with players in mind. It was designed with keeping companies profitable in mind. And that decision hamstrung the game in a serious way. Not to get you off track. We're here in GreedFall. Let's go meet the leader of the Big Namari people and see what they've got going on. These were the traders who needed the permit, and then the dude got stolen. This looks just like him. Wow, what's up, guy? This is cool. This little, like, center zone here. With the communal cooking pot. Fast travel point. Okay. There's an audio cue of something, like, shiny and glowing I've never heard before. Maybe it's those fireflies up there? I don't know. See if he's awake. Knock, knock, Dovahkiin. King Ulan's house. He's got a nice house. He doesn't mind us looting our way through it. Probably going to pull us into a cutscene. Well, maybe not. Perfect. 2 gold coins. All right, Chief. We're here to talk.
Bertitumad. I am Ulan, chief of the village of Vignamri. You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onol Manawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
The mark of the Onol Manawi. So that little thing on our face is a local birthmark symbol? I don't know. I thought it was the disease. Tell me about your people.
Tell me about your clan.
We are called the Seaside Nemeis, the Bone Blowers, because it is in our tradition to sculpt Moramil bones. These creatures are the great kings of the sea. The whole island knows of our artisans. We trade with other clans a lot. And we also trade with the Renaigse, of course. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
Vignamri means the king's bones. It is a very ancient village. It used to be one of the largest on this island, before the people of the sea tried to take Tir Fredi from us. Some battles took place very close to here. Legend has it that this is the place where the first guardian fell. and that this is the reason why our village was given its name. After the battles came the abductions and the ransacking. People used to disappear frequently. We were taught to be cursed. But I changed all of that, and I gave our clan its prosperity back. Anything else?
What do you think of people from the continent?
Many of our people would love for all the Renaigse to leave, but I would not. It is thanks to them that I was able to breathe new life into Vignamri. They have a lot to teach us. The lions have powerful weapons and very effective potions. The Lugaid Blau, your people, offer us very beautiful things in exchange for our pieces of art.
Lugaid Blau. Is this what you call the congregation?
It means yellow eyes, because there seem to be round yellow eyes on your flags.
They're coins. And what does Teleme offer you?
The men of the sun seldom come here, but their magic is powerful, and so different from ours. I wish my brothers would understand how much we would benefit from an alliance with you, from making peace. Anything else?
Interesting. So I love that this is a unique clan that they I guess, hunt or harvest some kind of sea beast and carve things.
I met a member of your clan in New Serene, a merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Anal Manawi who helped and saved our hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to, are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I can talk to all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
I think as legate and liaison between... We kind of have an odd job, right? Our role is second in command. We kind of have no power, but all the power. And this is exactly the role we should be doing. Like, here's a tribe. You know, I loved his little backstory of, listen, my people were thought cursed, but I showed them that was not true. Actually, we're now prosperous, wealthy, and respected. Like, this is a leader, and I see no reason not to work with them on this. A leader who's been through a lot. And he looks young. Everyone kind of does, but you know, he looks young. He looks like maybe he started this at an early time in his life. And if there's anyone that can help him, it's probably us. And if not us, then who? We're going to do this.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisagnameis. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see. I can indeed talk to the governor about your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He fears for his life, because some other clans do not look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.
Working on a peace treaty. Okay. I mean, that sounds like a good thing to be a part of. There's just nothing good that comes from war. War is always the last option. An option? Yes. Is it maybe the best thing to do at times? Yes. But it's always got to be that last option. Well, it looks like I thought it was unclear to me exactly who he wanted to make the peace treaty with. Try and see if we can hunt this deer. Oh, we might have to whip out a... Whoa! He just dipped right into this wall? An illusion? No, he despawned. Okay. That's fine. Random tent. Huh. Traveler's diaries. Okay, I saw on the road behind the bushes a bridge with a chest. Okay. I see no reason to not go and try and make a peace treaty happen. Seems like a good thing to be a part of. See where it actually takes us. This is communicate Ulan's offer in Hikmet. I don't think we've been to Hikmet, but I'm not sure I've internalized the name of the first city we came through. There's a very good chance that's the city we're going to, but I don't think so. I feel like this is maybe like another little town or village that's being set up here in this land. I'm really struggling with some of the names of these places and trying to keep track of them. I know they've said the name of this place a few times, but... Oh, they're having us leave the area. Okay. Ah, there it is. Hikmet. Okay. Region of Hikmet. Yeah, so it is going to be like another little, like, frontier village, frontier town. Some pretty serious walls. Set up on top of those rocks even. Wow. What is that? He wants to fight. He said something about your mama. Wow, he's got a lot of health bar. Hold on. Ah! I wasn't ready. Wait. Ah! Wait. Tactical pause. Which button was dodge? I keep slapping parry, not dodge. All right, this one's dodge. There we go. Excuse me, sir. They already beat him up? Oh, goodness. All right, good work, team. Well done, us. Whoops. We totally need to... Wonder how we get more shields. I can heal our health, but not our shields. And wow, does Kurt have a lot of shields? Kurt, how did you get so many shields, man? There weren't there two of these guys? There we go. Slightly lighter coloration, a little different. They dropped some obsidian. Okay. They're metal. Communicate the offer. Full command. All right, so you're a fast travel thingy-majingy. What is this for? Somebody just dropped this here, or you just keep cages outside for no good reason?
Halt! What's your destination, my lord?
Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and I'm here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
Oh, okay. Little frontier town. What's up, guy? Dude's not very chatty. Hello. Look at this weapon he's got on his back. It's a hand holding like a little stake. Do they have a vampire problem? Whoa, am I in danger? What's going on out here? We need to go quite a ways in. This is another 350. Oh, maybe this is like a little checkpoint before you get to the city proper. Hold on. That's not where we came from. That's a whole new city, right? Yeah, here's Hikmet, city of the Bridge Alliance, and we landed over here in New Serene, city of the Merchant Congregation. Eh, okay. Can we get a little camp action here? Yeah. Set up camp. Awesome. Very nice. So it's now a fast travel point. Hikmet. Okay. So these are those science boys. This city has a lot of smoke. I don't think it's under fire, but it definitely has a lot of smoke coming out of it. I'll also say it feels like it's been here longer. You know, they've actually have like agricultural set up outside the walls. You know, domesticated animals. They're growing some product out here. And look at like this. Oh,
Halt.
Another checkpoint.
Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tir Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Look, and they have the animals penned outside the city. And this seems like a place with much less construction going on. We've discovered the city of Hikmet. Okay.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Really?
Your Excellency, welcome. I am honored to receive such a prestigious guest. You will not regret it. My wares are the best in all Hikmet, and always in the vanguard of progress.
Where do your wares come from?
Most come straight from the continent. That's still where the most refined objects come from, isn't it? But others are also crafted in Hikmet, of course. We have some great workshops here.
Looks like she's selling a quest item. Sovereign potion against burns. We'll buy it. It's pretty expensive, actually. It's 65. So at least we know where a merchant is if we need one. So we can buy stuff, sell stuff. Let's try and get to the Wherever we need to communicate this peace offer. You know, the sound coming from this market is significant. Like, there's a crowd of people, but there's just not that many people in this market.
You'd better go and meet this governor without me. We are at war. I'm not certain that I can remain calm if I see such a man.
The little one's not wrong. You came to flatter him. The sailor is less likely to cause an incident, but you are the diplomat.
I don't know if you heard what they were saying. It was a little quiet, but she said, if you take me to meet this man, I will be very upset because my people are at war with him. Please, you know, don't put us in a room together. And then Kurt was like, hey, you're the diplomat, but the sailor boy is going to be, you know, a little more chill. So we'll go flip him. We've got Vasco. We've got Kurt. We'll try and put our best diplomatic foot forward here. And, oh, is that something shiny? Nope. Silly me. And we'll try and make this meeting happen here. We are here to meet with the governor. We've got Kurt and Vasco with us. Put our best diplomatic foot forward and try and make this peace treaty a possibility. Hello.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities. Even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly. We are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city. But we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes, we would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them. Considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand? I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
Oh, you bet we would.
And what of this conflict with Thélème on Tir Freddy?
Officially, we are at war. But we have never waged war openly here. Of course, we did not rejoice when they set up camp on the Isle, and we expected the worst. But it seems that their only concern is to convert the natives into believing their ridiculous teachings. They represent no true danger to us. At least, not for the time being. And to be frank, we have plenty of other concerns that demand our attention.
Could you tell me a little about your city?
Hikmet is the oldest city on the island. We began construction of its first buildings 15 years ago, shortly after the discovery of the island. A magnificent city, where the great minds of the time were united in a common goal. Here you could find the best doctors, the greatest engineers, and the most eminent savants. In everyone's eyes, this island has great promise. And Hikmet is the city that allows us to make good on that promise.
Two things really stood out to me here. First off, Thélème, those are the Inquisition. They're the ones who tie their political power to their magical ability, right? Hikmet here, the city we're in with the science boys. It's weird, the tense that was chosen. He said, shortly after the continent was founded, this was the first major city, 15 years. It's the oldest city here. It used to be. It was all past tense. This was a place you could find. You were able to. It was all past tense about the greatest minds were here. And it was still present tense for this island is a treasure of resources and opportunity. Makes it kind of feel like the city is prematurely declining. Let's talk about an alliance here, see how that goes.
I met Ulan, the Boneblowers clan chief, from the village of Vignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name, but to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news. Still, I fear that I cannot leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Excellent. Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, a member of Ulan's clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful, if the negotiations with his clan should take a foul turn. Here, please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Wow. I mean, this went really fantastically. Well, great job, us. I feel really good about this. And that's when they stab us in the back. Oh, man. They let the merchant in. They torture him for information he doesn't have. They butcher the village. These terrible colonial powers. Only here to harvest the soul of this land. Okay. Maybe that's a little much. I keep thinking that these signs are fast travel points. They're just signs. They don't go anywhere. It's just telling me, if you didn't know, the governor's palace is that way. I feel like we've done a good thing here. I mean, I'm actually like really happy with how this has turned out. Of all the things we could have done. Are there dragons out here? Every time I walk through doors like that, I'm like, oh, there better not be a dragon around here. Is it what do you call it? Wait a second. Can we hit that for four gold coins? They got one of those feather birds. Let's leave the farmer's little feather bird alone. Drops those fancy feathers. Again, not a fast travel point, just a sign. Okay, I thought the merchant we were going to give the permission to was the one we previously met, but it's a little unclear to me. I think the merchant we're giving the whatever to... We're going to avoid this guy's quest for just a second here, old boy. I think the merchant we're giving this to maybe is a different one? I don't know. I don't think we've met this guy, or maybe he gets around. It says he's right here? Behind these rocks? Why are these guys fighting? What's going on?
Help me! Just keep walking, Renaigse. This does not concern you.
Have mercy! They will kill me! I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
Hit him with that charisma.
I never thought I would see several Islander warriors attacking a mere merchant. And I thought honor and righteousness were of the utmost importance in your culture. I must have been mistaken.
What are you trying to say, Renaigse? Are you insulting us?
You're insulting yourselves by behaving this way. He's an unarmed man. He's trying to survive. What honor is there in attacking him?
He is a traitor. He deserves to be punished. But you are right. He is not worth attacking. Let's leave. His punishment will come once we have chased Renaigse away, and he cannot sell his products.
Wait, what?
May the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
Ad Loreda Renaigse. Thanks again.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps we will meet again.
I don't know if this is the same guy or not. They're dressed the same, but maybe this is the outfit the merchants wear. Let's go let the village guy know that things are hopefully going according to plan. We've got his merchant in the city, and hopefully peace is on the way for his people. We're back in the village, just about to make our way to the chief here. Hopefully these two are getting along.
Ulan, I see that the governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is. And I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave us, I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Wait outside 1 hour and 59 minutes. What? Okay. Oddly specific. They're like, we need exactly 2 hours minus a minute to make this happen. It's been a day. We actually just left and came back. Nothing doing. Hopefully it's not a big deal. But the sun is coming up. It's a day full of hope and opportunity. A new day dawns. Let's see how the meeting went. They're just still standing there. Cool, cool.
So, have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoun, the chief of the village of Igugsob, is at the Nea Exragao. He is among those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us. But his village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace and trade are linked. If our merchants risk their lives coming here...
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaigse are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Adloredar, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
This might be an impossible task. So there's a neighboring tribe who's not interested in trade. Oh, no, no, no. They're much more interested in war. It's a little unclear where they are. Sometimes the map shows something that's 400 meters away and I get there and it's a fast travel point. So I'm a little hesitant to assume that's the case. I'm betting anything it's just like in this same zone. And there will be a camp near it. So we can jump back and forth once we've met them. I think part of why I'm not doing a lot of damage, I'm using my hammer because I like it. But I think my sword does maybe like 4 or 5 or 6 times the damage. I think it actually hits a lot harder on the health bars. But I'd much rather use my hammer. I think that's kind of fun. Get in the big bonk. Okay, I don't think we can climb this at all, but I'd be curious if there's an agility option. Yeah, with level 3 vigor, we could. Okay. Wait, do we have that?
I need a bit of practice.
We need more practice. We don't have that. We'll whip out our other sword. See our little flamey sword? Watch the damage on this. Here we go. I just like my hammer better. Don't get me wrong, the sword definitely did more damage. It was a little slower to take out the shields, but what do you expect, you know? So we need to get over there if we can. Well, these guys are a little different. Ix. What are you? A Valig. Gotcha. I'll do it again. Don't think I won't. Did they have red glowing eyes, or was I not seeing that correctly? Beat them up, boys. All right, great work, team. We're in the Valley of the Great, the Valley of the Great Battle here. Hopefully, it's gonna be a place of peace and not war. So we're trying to organize a meeting in between. Oh, we're fighting. Gotcha. Just gonna stun lock you with my hammer. Wait till I get a better hammer. Gonna love that action. Oh, great work, team. Great work. I really do like having companions on the journey. It is like 1,000 times better with the companions. Whatever the journey is. It just makes me happy. Even if the companions kind of suck. It's just still better. Camp. Let's go ahead and keep trying to get these tribes to meet up. Maybe this tribe we're going to meet with is the one who attacked that merchant outside the city. Hello. There we go. We got some kind of borage. I don't know what that is at all. We've discovered hot springs. Why don't we make camp closer to the hot springs? I'm hoping we're getting close to this other tribe. New enemy type here at 10 land. Oh, very heavily armored. So it's interesting my teammates here can hit through that armor. They were doing damage regardless the armor these creatures had on them. We are 200 meters away in the Valley of the Great Battle. We're getting very close to the neighboring camp who wants us to meet with them to try and get a peaceful resolution to what has otherwise been... They're going to attack me on sight, you think? What's up, guys? Village of Isglob? Yeah, look at the way they all carry weapons. I just don't know that these guys are ever going to be interested or motivated to find peace. Let's try and talk to their leader and understand a little bit more about them. Can it be done? Can they live in peace?
What are you doing here, and I say? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
Oh, okay.
What can you tell me about your village?
Why would I talk to a Renaik say about the Googsop? All you need to know is that this name means the village of Black Ulgs. They are our friends and our companions, and like them, we do not like to be disturbed.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Renaik say. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregao, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
Looks like we have a 100% chance to get it done with charisma, and that's why we put those points in. Let's make it happen.
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you are running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Freddy. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village. Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordun.
All right, we at least got them all to sit down at a table together.
Know how to talk to people. I never thought you would be able to convince Mordun. His anger towards the Renaigse is so strong.
Getting everyone to sit down at a table and talk seems like real progress here. Let's let the chief know that we are going to have an opportunity for peace talks. Back at the king's house. I guess he's a king, chief, whatever.
Mordun is willing to meet you at Lanristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be at peace.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course. In our language, Lanristel means Glade of Promises. It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes. I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
Ulan is acting strangely. I do not trust him.
We should go to Lan Ristel to make sure we're not being tricked.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
We've got to get there fast. It's a time thing, okay? Panic. The clock is ticking. Attend negotiations. We're going. We're sprinting. I'm kind of panicked here. I saw an automatic quick save just drop as well. Double suspicious. I feel like something's about to happen. Something maybe we don't want to happen. We're 50 meters away from the negotiation spot. Great spot for an ambush. What's going on here?
Mordoon is being attacked. Let's go and rescue him.
Which one is Mordoon? Which one is Mordoon? Who's next?
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both.
Whoa.
My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, Mordoon. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, on Almanawi. And do not let yourself be betrayed again.
Oh, goodness. We did save Mordoon, but it doesn't feel good. So I'm guessing the tribe that wanted peace convinced the science faction to ambush the tribe who wanted war. Even though it was the tribe that was the warrior tribe that actually showed up to the peace talk. Which really implies quite a few things. First off, I guess we could have gotten there late and missed that encounter, which would have been something. And I guess we could have failed to save the dude as well and missed out on that as well. I really do not appreciate the situation here. We have a tribe that says, I just want peace. I just want to be a merchant. I want to trade. I want to prosper. We have the science faction that's like, yes, let's trade. Let's prosper together. We have the war faction. We don't like this. The science faction and the merchant faction say, hey, let's work together on this. Come on. Can you help us get peace? We help for that. And they immediately stab them in the back. I don't like that at all. This was the wrong thing to do. It was even worse to get us involved in it. As now we're not your biggest supporters, but we might be enemies now. That was a mistake. And not a mistake, not enemies of the science faction, enemies of these guys.
Traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoon was a Danea ex-Ragao. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renaig Say. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Karans of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance.
Why would we trust anything you say? A reputation with a faction is now nice. A reward's in your chest. I'm not happy. I am not happy. This is a great betrayal of everything we worked for. I don't care if he says, the truth is the warriors would never have stood down for peace. Okay. Just tell us that at the start. Don't use this to set up your little ambush. I'm very upset about this. Let's see what the reward was. You got a robe that has a poison resistance. I do believe this is what was in the chest. This was a sad, sad way for things to go.